This is a scam call center in Pakistan, and we're about to destroy these scammers with insane pranks live on CCTV. From prank calls, destroying their phone systems, to literally sending real-life rats into their call center, we managed to capture all of it live on camera. But to understand how I found and destroyed these scammers in the first place, we need to go back a couple of months. Now, I initially tried to call these scammers a little while ago, but unfortunately, I couldn't get a hold of them. This is a problem because if I can't get on the phone with them, I can't get access to their PCs to get all of their information. So we had to figure out a way around this. Now, something that we can do to solve this problem is to create a fake identity. And after a little while, we came up with Stephanie. Now, my plan was to use this fake identity to trick the scammers into giving me access to their computers. So we waited a few weeks until finally Stephanie, which is really just me, got a phone call.
Hey ma'am, my name is James. I'm calling you from your TV cable services. How are you doing today?
Now, this group of scammers are impersonating many of the popular TV providers.
I am from Spectrum. Spectrum, yes.
So their main pitch that you haven't paid your cable TV bills, and it's pretty messed up because they'll threaten to cut off your entire service if you don't pay them in full right now.
You can wait for bill. I will cut off your connection right now. You can see that.
Oh, sweetheart, you better not do that. Stop it.
Right now, this scammer is trying to get me to pay for the stupid cable TV bill. But what he doesn't know is that I'm secretly in the background hacking into the call center's computer systems.
Or you don't need to be worried, honey. I will sue you because you will steal my money. You will steal my money. Okay? You know who I am?
Yeah, I know who you are.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Here we go. And just like that, within a few minutes, I'm now inside this scam call center. But of course, we want to get even more access. So shortly after I hacked their laptops, I very quickly scanned their local network and hacked into all of their CCTV cameras. So now we can watch all of their scams in real time.
And first of all, you just verify me where's the living address on the check. Can you just verify me the address?
7258. Go f yourself.
Yourself. Go f yourself.
I bet you're.
Okay, so apparently this man right here is Jerry Williams, but his real name is Faizan. And this disgusting piece of shit's job is very simple. Take control of the call and steal all of your money.
I will be cut off your connection. Will be cut off your connection. I will do this right now. I will do this.
And the reason why I hate Jerry or Faizan, whatever the f his name is, I hate him because he makes poor old ladies cry on the phone.
Listen, I lost my husband. I buried him last week.
Listen,
and now
listen.
I have to deal with
Listen to me.
This is not right.
Okay, can I ask, why are you crying?
Yeah, my husband died.
Oh no, honey, you don't cry, please. Please don't cry.
Yes, he died.
Okay.
Do you think?
Okay.
Well, do you think my life is empty
Okay,
now?
honey, I get it. Okay,
Really,
honey, I get
This
it.
is unbelievable that I have to deal with this now.
And now for this old lady to fix her TV, she would be willing to grab her checkbook and write out a check to what she thinks is the cable TV company, when in reality, it's a group of scammers in Pakistan trying to steal her money. And in the end, she's going to send a check in the mail to this horrible group of scammers. Now, after watching this, my team and I knew we had to do something. So we spent hours intercepting some of the calls. Hello, ma'am. Were you just on the phone with someone by any chance?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, I just wanted to call you to warn you that person, they're trying to scam you.
I just got out of the hospital, and I'm a little
Oh, I'm
shaky.
so sorry to hear that.
I had chest pains real bad, so I'm in bed constantly right now.
And now, hear what this poor victim says right here.
And that TV is important to me, you know. That's why I was going to do it.
Just don't write the check. You don't got to do any of that. These people are just trying to steal your money, okay? As you can see, this is really not a joke. These scammers are preying on people who really need their TVs. So now that we knew what we were up against, we decided that we not only had to destroy these scammers and make their lives hell, but we really wanted to know how much money these call centers were making, but more importantly, who is the mastermind behind this entire operation? While watching the CCTV cameras, we noticed someone who was walking around, watching over all the scammer's shoulders, closing final calls and deals. But what sold us was that he was always working separately from all of the other scammers. So we knew we had to target his laptop because that machine will have a ton of juicy information and evidence. But unfortunately, all of that info is securely stored on the boss's computer, so we can't get to it. Or can we? I suppose if you have access to the scammer's computers and network, you can just pivot your access to his computer, which is exactly what we did, and it's how we know these scam call centers are making $100,000 per month, and that's $1.2 million every single year. Wait. These guys are stealing $1 million every year? That's gotta be some crazy money for these scam bosses, no? Well, since I got access to the computer, I quickly figured out that the boss of this operation is Newman. He's definitely the boss and the one reaping most of the scam earnings from this call center. And for stealing so much money, he's gotta be one of the dumbest people I have ever seen. Yeah, I'm talking to you, buddy. Not only was he stupid enough to give me access to all of the computers and financial data in this call center, but he was also dumb enough to install CCTV cameras in all of the rooms. And I really do think the scam bosses of these call centers install CCTV cameras because there's really no honor amongst thieves. And ultimately, the bosses can't even trust the very people they employ to do the scam calls. But we basically got everything from this leak. All of the agents' names, spreadsheets of victims, the phone system. We can essentially see everything in real time as they are scamming people at that very moment. Now, to destroy the scammers, I needed to pull some basic information from one of their websites. But from my previous experience, I know that as soon as I click on the site, these scammers will not only capture my IP address, but they'll get key pieces of data like device information, browser information, and like I just mentioned, my IP address. But I'm going to show you a trick I used to get around this, and it's all thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Surfshark VPN. Now, before I lose you at sponsor, let me quickly just show you how I use Surfshark to fool these scammers. Surfshark gives the option to connect to 4,500 servers in 140 locations, allowing me to protect and mask my online identity. So I'm going to connect to this VPN location right here, and boom, now when I go on the scammer's website, they can't see anything related to my network or actual IP address. So now I can start pulling all that info really quickly, and while that's downloading, let me quickly just show you how Surfshark works on all of my devices. So Surfshark is currently running as an app, but you can also add it as a browser extension, and with one click, it encrypts my connection, blocks all trackers, and masks my real IP address behind a pool of different addresses. And no matter how many devices you have, phone, tablets, computers, it's all one price, one subscription, no additional charge. And if you head on over to surfshark.com/nanobaiter or use code nanobaiter at checkout, you'll get 4 months free on top of that. So give the link below a click, try it out, 30-day money-back guarantee, you got nothing to lose. And by using the link you see on screen, you're not just protecting your online traffic, but you're also directly supporting my channel. So to disrupt this call center, our goal was to not only call these scammers and piss them off, like how we typically do it on my channel, but we're gonna go above and beyond by pranking this scam call center pretty much every way we can think of. Even if that means infiltrating their operation physically. And to infiltrate their operation, we needed to come up with a plan. And every plan has a target and a team. For the target, we gathered a bunch of incriminating evidence on this scam call center. Their company name is Digital IT Solutions, and they're located in Lahore, Pakistan, on the second floor of this little house. And like you saw in the beginning of this video, we basically infiltrated this entire scam operation. So with this inside access, we were able to obtain a bunch of evidence on them, and fast forward a few weeks, we hired 3 private investigator types to apply for jobs at this call center, and after a little while, we had them all in place. Now, they had to legitimately scam some people. We told them to note down the victim's information so we could reach out before any checks were sent out in the mail. But then 2 of the agents went against protocol and weren't stealthy enough. So the boss, Numan, became suspicious of them, and later that day, he brought them into his office for questioning. Now, thankfully, they knew how to lie and get themselves out of it, but after a few more days, the boss became increasingly more suspicious, and then he just fired them. So now we only have 1 insider, and basically 1 chance to pull this off. So now that we lost 2 of our investigators, we reiterated to the final agent to lay really low while we started executing some of the pranks. And what better way to start off some digital pranks than with some classic prank phone calls?
Hello.